This morning in Legal Logic, we are making sure you get the best service as we unravel 5-star reviews. Here to help us out is Brian Cuna. Brian Cuna and Associates. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Will.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in today. Now, for everyone out there who may not know, explain the system in general to everybody.
Yeah, well, originally it was in the 1990s. The first system that evolved was a positive, neutral, and negative review,
right?
And that's now evolved into this so-called 5-star review that we're all familiar with when we go online. We look at a particular hotel or restaurant or business, and we look at the reviews.
Yeah. Now, a lot of times, when I buy something, I will go through it like most people do and read the reviews on whatever product I'm buying or place that I'm going to go. But how can we trust these, or should we even trust these?
Right. Most people review around 7 reviews before they make a decision one way or another in order to buy that purchase, stay in that hotel, eat at that restaurant. However, what's happened is that there's now a business that's India, Asia, where you can buy fake reviews, or businesses will use fake reviews.
Right.
One of the main ways to do it is to look at non-generic reviews. For example, if someone goes into some detail in terms of why they like that restaurant or why they like that particular product, you can generally feel that that's probably a legitimate review. However, if you see these generic reviews, excellent food, wonderful service, but they don't go into it, that's one way of doing it.
Right, so in other words, they probably haven't been there, or maybe they haven't used the product that they're supposedly reviewing.
Correct. Also, if you see someone with 1,000 5-star reviews, you might start to have some skepticism. I don't know 1,000 people.
Right.
Never mind 1,000 5-star reviews. And everyone is 5 stars, and it's all generic. You might have some skepticism about the legitimacy of those reviews.
You know, some of the other websites, too, if you go on and you're going to buy something, I've noticed also that some of the websites now are saying verified purchase.
Yes, that's the newest thing, and that's a better way of actually reviewing or knowing whether it's a legitimate review or not.
Right.
I know that the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, is looking into this, and it's actually illegal to put up a fake review, and it's illegal to pay for a review. I know that some companies will, for example, give away a free Dunkin' Donuts $25 card in return for a review. That's illegal. You can't do that. But it's being done. I know it's being done even locally here.
And even some of the poor reviews that some places are getting can really hurt and kill a business.
It really does hurt a business. And unfortunately, a company like Google will not remove that review. And there is a business right now where people will actually pay. In fact, there's a scam business right now where someone will write a negative review.
Right.
And then they'll contact the provider and try to blackmail them and say, look, unless you pay me $50 or $100, I won't remove that review. So these reviews are very, very important to all businesses. So it's important for the consumer to really look closely at these reviews, make sure they're legitimate, read them,
and
don't
make
just
sure
look at the stars.
Yeah, and make sure.
And make sure that they're real.
All right, Brian, thanks so much for coming in. Now, for more Legal Logic, you can head on over to our website. That is Roadshow.com.